It's a little bit hard to tell, but there's already plenty of snow out there, and apparently we're getting another snowstorm tonight, which really isn't much of an issue besides the fact that I have a deadlift session tomorrow, so if it keeps me from getting to the gym, I'm not going to be very happy, but we will check in with you guys tomorrow.
Somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
What a freaking buzzkill, man. It's Saturday. This is how I'm gonna be spending my weekend. I'm not driving in this stuff. I know some of you probably saw that last clip and are like, it's not that bad, you can drive. No, there's no way. You gotta think of it like risk first reward. So the risk, well, I could kill myself out there on the roads, I could wreck and damage my car. That's a lot of money, a lot of hassle, just for a small reward of deadlifting. Don't get me wrong, I love to deadlift, but it's just not worth it. And I'm very fortunate that I can go downstairs and still get a workout in. So what I'm gonna do is switch my deadlift day with my heavy squat day, which I still deadlift, but it's just gonna be some pause deadlifts. So it's not gonna be as much weight and I don't have to risk ruining my house. I don't think I'm ever gonna do heavy deadlifts inside of my house unless I have a pretty strong platform down there, which I do not. I could do it in the garage, but it is way too cold for that. So what I'm gonna do, like I mentioned, is just switch those days. It's not that big of a deal. You can always find a way to make it happen, and like I mentioned, I'm in a very good circumstance where I still have a little bit of a gym set up here. Even though it's not much, it will get the job done. It just sucks that, you know, you get 2 days off and this is what you gotta do. You gotta sit inside of your house and just watch the snow. You gotta go outside and shovel, which is never fun, trust me. But what I'm gonna do is, because I get bored very easily, so I gotta find something to occupy my mind, I'm just gonna run my mouth to you guys all day, so you guys get to spend the day with me, and I'm sure some of you are already clicking off the video after I said that, but we are gonna have some good food, so don't worry. Alright, so I'm gonna eat my pre-workout meal and then go downstairs and do some squats. Ugh, the struggle.
Mini vacation, hella PlayStation, girlies have dress, no stress, invaded.
Probably the hardest decision I'm gonna have to make today. Which station do we want to go with here? You can probably tell I listen to a little bit of everything, but when I work out, you already know what the go-to is. Let's see if we can find them. Rich, homie, baby. If you guys sit at a desk all day, you probably know your hip flexors are just always tight. It's just one of the things that you just gotta deal with, and there are a few things you can do when you're at home to help with that. So obviously if you sit at a desk all day, you don't want to come home and sit at your computer chair. Maybe if you guys are interested, I'll share some of my secrets with you. I honestly cannot think of one time since September that I have not been cold. It's just this ongoing cycle. When I'm at work, when I'm home, when I'm at the gym, I don't even sweat. I'm just always freezing. I don't understand. You guys hear this in the background? Trick Daddy. What a guy. You guys probably can't tell right now, but I'm using this ottoman to elevate my leg to try to stretch out a little bit. And I still see some beer stains that I remember. And it's crazy because there's a lot of them on here. But there's just so many different little things that you can kind of pinpoint back to different moments in time. And how time has changed. I never thought that I would actually put this thing in my house. I told myself when I got a house that none of my college furniture was coming, but you know, this just brings back some great memories, guys. I hate Lil Boosie, but I can get down with some Rich Homie, baby. This is probably a good time to talk about this. If you guys saw the title of this song, it's called Like a Man, and a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video, and in the commentary, I can't remember what I said exactly, but I said something to the effect of, I wasn't a woman because I grinded to a rep or something like that. And someone got really offended, or someone thought I was a sexist, and he just was not very happy with me. He's very nice about it. I think he was pretty sincere. I don't know that he was trying to white knight anyone. But first thing, this channel is never going to be politically correct. You guys know, if you listen to me, I don't believe in political correctness, but I was not trying to offend anyone. What I was saying was a man is going to be stronger than a woman in most cases. I would hope, at least, and that's kind of what I was trying to get at, that I was not lifting like a woman, which would be less weight. So if I offended you, I'm so sorry. On that note, outside of using less weight, I would like to lift more like a female. What I mean is, when you watch females lift, usually their squat depth is a lot better, and just their mobility in general. Watch a female powerlifter and the arch that she gets. And I don't know if you guys can tell me, is it something about the female anatomy that allows them to do that? If I could get that type of arch, I honestly believe I could get 15 to 20 more pounds on my bench press. Just think of the range of motion that I would be decreasing by getting that much arch. You guys know, I almost bench flat with a flat back, which is not what you want to do, but I just do not have the mobility. So, props to you ladies out there. Wait, was that politically correct? This setup down here has actually helped with my walkout a little bit. You guys probably know that you don't want to take too many steps out of the rack. You're just going to waste energy that you don't need to. Well, if you look, where the two horse stall mats meet, there's a little bit of a gap, so there's a give right there, and you don't want to be stepping there, obviously. So I have to stay on this first mat, which means I can only take a few steps out. So it's trained me to only take enough steps to get away from the JPEGs and allow myself to save some energy there. Finally got these old man hips ready. We're going for 4 sets of 3 reps at 355 pounds.
Party at my place, we gon' be faded, it's gon' be fun. You're all invited, and I'ma bring my friends. We'll have a good time under the sun. We'll have fun, 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 fun.
Yo.
Have you ever made out with a gap bag?
I would pay this dude so much money to walk across the street and shovel my driveway. I feel like shoveling snow when it's still snowing is always going to be this constant conundrum. You go out there and shovel it knowing you're going to have to go back out later, but if you wait too long, then it just piles up higher and higher, and then shoveling becomes almost impossible. So I'm really just gonna wait to see what my neighbors do. But the problem with that is my neighbors have all these fancy machines, you know, the snow blowers, you just push it and it blows it all out. Another night I was out there shoveling snow for like an hour, and I finally get my driveway about half done. I only do the half that I have to drive on to get my car out. And my neighbor comes out in like 5 minutes, clears his driveway with this little machine, then brings it over and helps me out. What a nice guy. People say that there are no more good people in this world, but I'm telling you, if you just surround yourself with the right people, you'll be alright. So I'll probably head out after I eat, but what I want to do is address something that I've not addressed on this channel yet. And you guys know that I really look up to Matty F.S.T.I.V.L. I would consider him a good friend of mine. And we had a little bit of disagreement, I will call it.
Just for the record, waffles are way better than pancakes. 1, they get crunchy. 2, they're like pancakes with abs. And 3, they have little crevices to hold whatever topping you're putting on. You get the crunch, waffles are better than pancakes. End of story.
Alright, that is not the end of the story. Don't get me wrong, waffles are great, but to say that they're better than pancakes, I feel like is a little disrespectful to the pancake. And Matty, I love you, man, but I've kind of just gotta dedicate this whole video to proving you wrong. So what we're gonna do throughout this video is make some pancakes, make some waffles, and prove to you once and for all which is superior. You guys know that sometimes I like to throw these little life tips into my videos. So what I'm gonna teach you guys today is how to win an argument. And I learned this from watching cable news for many years. So what you're gonna wanna do is take an extremely biased position and take your case, which you're trying to argue for, and use an extreme case, and whatever you're trying to disprove, use a very mediocre or very underwhelming subject. So what I'm gonna do in my case in this video is make pancakes and try to really embellish them, try to make them look a lot better than they normally would, and then just take some plain old waffles and just be like, yeah, you know, this is kind of average. So there's my trick for you. If you guys have been subscribed for a while, you've probably heard me say that protein pancakes are just not worth it. They taste like rubber, and for the most part, I still believe that. But I've shown you guys one version that I have found that's not terrible, they taste pretty good, and they give you a ton of volume, which is why I like making them. And all you gotta do is add 1 cup of egg substitute, 1 serving of pumpkin, 1 scoop of whey, I use MTS, 1/2 serving of pancake mix, Hungry Jack of course, and then that's all you gotta do, guys.
Making them hate me, but I've never hated them. Always been focused on making a way for them. I spend a third of my nights trying to pray for them, but they can't.
Now for all these pancakes, you're looking at over 50 grams of protein and under 500 calories, or right around there, and you still have a little bit of batter left. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I'll probably just eat that with a spoon, it is so good. And this is all the love I'm showing for the waffle. These are still really good though. We're just gonna top the pancakes with 2 servings of cream cheese, 1/2 serving of pumpkin, and 1/2 serving of MTS peanut butter fluff.
It's night. And I'ma be the one to shine on the road to glory. People come and people go. Should I feel sorry that I was fast?
Alright, so here are these abs you're talking about, Matty. You know what they're doing is they're making it impossible to spread across the whole thing. See, if it was a pancake, it would have been perfect. So as you guys can see, pancake superior. I have no idea where that last clip left off. I was very startled. I looked up and out of my window I see a face that I didn't really recognize. And it was my neighbor, and he was out there snow blowing my driveway. It wasn't the one that did it last week. It was a different neighbor. I think I just chose a really good neighborhood. How amazing is that? He just saved me so much time. He snowballed my whole driveway in like 15 minutes. Hold on, my battery's dying, but people are awesome. That is all I have to say. Hold on. So this is a little bit creepy. I'm trying not to be spotted, but see him right now? That's not his driveway. That is our other neighbor. You can't even see me. Hold on. He's right now snowboarding someone else's driveway. I'm telling you, man, if you just surround yourself with good people, then your life is gonna be good. But what should I do to repay them? Obviously, I'm very big on thank you cards. I think that a lot of people think that's old school, but I always write thank you cards if someone does something like that for me, include a little gift card or whatever, but I feel like it's gotta be more than that. You know, if someone does a service for you, you have to repay them back one way or another. Thing is, he has like, you guys do not care about this. Why am I even running my mouth to you? Leave in the comments below what you think I should do for good old Gerald. What? Oh, you just made my day. Well, this sucks. It snowed the rest of the day, so I have to go out and shovel my driveway after all. But it would be so much worse had he not come over with the snowblower. You can tell, look, it was probably, what's like 4 inches right there maybe? You know you're in the suburbs when you hear your neighbor refer to a lawnmower as a tractor. I apologize, I have been doing so much talking in this video. It's getting kind of long, so let's speed it up, get straight to the food. Staying with the same theme here, waffles versus pancakes. So we're gonna have some waffles for dinner and then top it off, saving the best for last with some pancakes for dessert. And this is gonna be a pretty cool combination, I think. I've never tried it, but I'm gonna make a grilled cheese with waffles, just using waffles, butter, ham, and cheese, and that's it, man. I did pre-toast these waffles just a little bit so they wouldn't be frozen, and now I'm gonna put butter on one side of each, but I already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna get stuck in these stupid waffle abs, just like, see, Matty, you have no idea what you are talking about. Dang it. I think this plate is a little bit big for this sandwich, but I didn't want to dirty up another one. This is the same one I used this morning, so I just added some chipotle mustard, which is a great combination of grilled cheese, and even though I'm trying to put waffles down, this thing looks delicious. So I'm really excited to eat this, and got my typical 5 servings of vegetables over here, and after this we will be getting on to the good stuff. I am not too proud to admit how good this thing is. Waffles are pretty versatile, I'll give them that. So it was good, and I might be cheating a little bit here, but I already know the dessert is better. I'm gonna be making my famous s'mores pancakes, and this was re-inspired by my friend over at Powerlifting for Pancakes. He's got a really good channel, makes some awesome pancakes, and he made his version. Mine, of course, is gonna be better. He didn't even use graham crackers. What the heck, man? So what I'm gonna do is just make some typical pancakes, some Hungry Jack, of course, and then top it with some fluff, some graham crackers, some Elite XT protein powder, and then I'm gonna add something on top that's very unlike me. you know what, secrets don't make friends. Let's get to it. I'm gonna be topping it with a s'mores Quest bar, and I have been loving these things lately. Almost as good as a chocolate chip cookie dough, maybe just as good. I don't know, that's a hard call. And you know it's real when someone like me who's so cheap will spend the money for these things. I got into a bad habit when I knew I was gonna be traveling, pick some up. Very good if you have to travel anywhere for long periods of time. We don't have access to a lot of food, or a lot of the food that you need. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not getting sent these for free, obviously. I'm paying for them. So good. So to be honest, I ended up just eating most of that Quest bar. It was too good, but look at this, guys. You are not gonna find waffles that look as good as these s'mores pancakes. Alright guys, enough hostility, no more fighting. There's obviously enough room for waffles and pancakes in my kitchen, but we all know that there's that one food that just brings everything and everyone together. You thought you were gonna make a whole video without seeing it, but I couldn't let that happen. And this was actually suggested to me by someone that subscribed to the channel. He said mix ricotta, 2 bananas, and some cocoa in a bowl and mash it all up. And that is what I am going to try tonight. And of course, another waffle and another pancake. It's okay guys, you can be friends now. Sometimes you just need that higher power to bring everyone together.
Coming back to me, baby girl. Yeah, you were my first, but you always been my favorite girl. And I just so happened to break up with my latest girl. So I
already know what some of you are gonna say that this looks like, but I tried that ricotta mixture and it is great. And anytime you mix a pancake and a waffle together, how could it possibly be bad? Okay guys, I've dragged this video out long enough. Let's put the macros across the screen. I ate a lot of pancakes today. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we all know now that pancakes are superior, waffles are still good. I was right, Matty was wrong, and that is about it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I'm sorry it was so long. I hope you guys still enjoyed it though. Please like it if you did, and I'll talk to you next time.
good time. Ooh. As long as I'm cool with myself, then I feel like everything's straight. It don't matter about them, nah.
I know it's hard to believe, but this is the first time I've been really excited to eat in the last few days. Just put some Cool Whip in there, probably stir that all around.